Ho hum. Oh, well, if we finish with 7, I'm happy with, because we're on 7 now, and 7's infinite, isn't it? So 7 is a wonderful one to end on. But let's see if we can do more. I think 8 gives you an extra prize box, doesn't it?
I think so. Let me double check.
3, 4. I really need a 2 here. The Sunwalker's too expensive. Let's take a gamble on a late starting deck. Oh, that's not bad. 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Well, let's hope this one doesn't crash as well, otherwise this will be the least spectacular ending to Hearthstone ever.
Actually, the chance for a 4th box starts at 6. I think probably just the odds of you getting it increases as you go until you reach.
He's helpfully shot himself in the face for us.
Always lovely.
I'm going to stick out the Worgen Infiltrator because that can actually kill that next turn, and then we can laugh. What you going to do about that, Warlock?
Right. When you get to 12, you're guaranteed 5 rewards, but
wow,
we still got a little ways to go for that.
He's life tapped, and he's hit me in the face. Right, I think we remove this. And coin. Although we haven't actually got anything we can play next turn. But at least we get something on the board. Come on then, Warlock. Why don't you damage yourself again? Keep shooting yourself in the face. Do it. Do it.
Don't mess with Tusk.
What was that? Was that something on your computer? Just going ding dong?
Yeah, it was something on my computer.
Okay, good. Glad that was yours. I was like, don't like these errors that just appear randomly. I can actually enrage myself off either of these, but I'm not sure what the point would be, because then he would
get through you easier.
Maybe I should then just hit him in the face with this. Annoyingly, we haven't drawn anything we can actually play this turn, so maybe that coin was a mistake, but there wasn't really anything else we could do.
Reporting for duty. Bring it on.
I shall facialize him. This may be a mistake, depending on what he does. But he would, in theory, have to use both of those to get through me, unless he's got like a mortal coil or yada yada yada. There's many ways he could take that down with what's in his hand. Probably.
So many possibilities.
Put this apple on your head.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Ah, you son of a... This makes me sad. Well, I don't want to play a Defender of Argus with nothing on the board.
But Consecration would get rid of both of them, so...
Slows him down, I guess. It's just a bit annoying.
Well, you spent 4 mana to get rid of two mana creatures, so...
And do another 2
damage, so it's kind of a wash.
Its mana was worth it, but it's just that the issue there is I don't then have another Consecration later on. And, oh god, that's got a lot of health. Right, well, I think this is time for a silver hand.
Ready, sir.
And we could quite happily stick a Defender in the middle of that one next time. But I assume he'll exchange off at least one of these. 6 mana for him to play with, and then same for us next time. He's life tapped again. Oh god, I hate those.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Uh-oh. What's he going for? He's going for... I assume this means he's going for the silver hand. Which does now mean that that is vulnerable. We have 6 to play with. We have no 2-cost minions, which is the story of my life. We could draw another card, but I don't really see the point. I think probably another Silverhand Knight is the right option, because it gives us more on the board.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
Squire, attend. Ready, sir.
And then probably we need to get rid of that because otherwise, because it's got more attack and it's a.
Well, you got to get rid
It's
of it
an-
anyway, and that's probably the most efficient way you're going to get rid of it anytime soon.
It's an exchange in my favour as
Yep.
well. I mean, a 1 mana card for a
Yep.
5 mana card, so that's definitely the right choice. However, a bit concerned about the card draw he can get out of him. I mean, he's already got the same amount of cards than me, and we haven't particularly gone very far. We do have a health advantage here.
Well,
So
he's life tapped every turn, hasn't he?
he's certainly done it, 3 times at least. Ah, hello. He's got similar ideas to us. Okay, we've got 7 to play with. Annoyingly, we still can't do two minions. If we Defender of Argus, we can't do another one. What we can do though is Stormwind Knight and charge off the card draw
And survive.
and survive. And I think that's probably gonna be a good thing.
For honor.
He gets another card out of it, but at least it's only 1 card out of it. That survives, that also survives that. And then... You know what? I could restore all the health back to the Silverhand Knight.
But that's only half of what that is worth.
I agree, but are we realistically going to use it on ourselves?
I just wanted to point it out. I'm not...
Wonder.
Because if we play... No, I agree. But if we... At the moment, he can...
Take it out.
Trade
Yeah, if you want
that
to
off.
try and keep board control that way, that's one way to do it.
I must move quickly.
And actually,
Let's try it.
and heck, you could
Let's
give him
try it.
another 3 attack if you wanted to.
I can't... No, I mean, that's what I'm thinking, because if one of these survives till next turn, then we can start thinking about powering other bits and bobs up. Or putting a Defender of Argus in the middle of them. Whereas if one of them dies, which it almost certainly would otherwise... I mean, he may well get one of them anyway. Depending on what spells or charges or strange creatures he plays down. Oh, good.
Who dares summon
Oh,
me?
double good. Well, it died anyway. Bugger.
Oh yeah, you can Hammer of Wrath the Doom Guard away. But I don't know what you're going to do about
And then I
Felguard.
can...
Oh yeah,
And
you
then
can
I
do
can
that.
Blessing of Might that. We don't end up with a lot on the board, though, is the problem.
For
Well-
honor. My eyes are open. Job's done.
Sorry?
Let me look back here. Oops. I was trying to remember, what was the health on the Silverhand Knight? Was 2?
Oh, you thinking I could have healed that
Yeah.
up? Did I miss something?
You could have healed. I'm trying to fit. What did we slam that into? Yeah, it would have.
Into the
It would have
Felguard, did
survived the
3 attack.
Felguard.
Ah, crap.
The light protects me.
Wow, he's played a lot of minions this turn. Right, well, I think an Azure Drake and a Defender of Argus is not a bad thing. However, we could also...
Yeah, but almost anything. It seems like overkill for all the minions he has on the board right now. I mean, yeah, you could get rid of the Voidwalker, but it's only a 1 attack. You can.
My shield for honor.
Okay, let's do that one. So we lose the power up on the next one, but on a second one, but it gives us a stronger board presence. So he does have 5 damage on the board, but he'd have to take out everything to do it, leaving aside any other spells and stuff. We have actually brought his hand down a lot smaller as well in that particular exchange. Obviously, ours is getting smaller too. But we know we oh crap. We'd only need a turn or 2 at his face to put him in real trouble.
Ready.
I should stop talking, it's not going to end well. Yeah, this is... This is not good. The big game hunter has to take out that.
Yep. Thank goodness for him.
Archmage would power up the Hammer of Wrath next turn. And we can go Abusive Sergeant and Archmage, so I think we probably need to put those two out.
Are you ready for this?
Can he get through that anyway? No, he can't.
Get in there and fight, maggot! Into the breach!
But we do survive, so. So that looks a little healthier. He's got 4 damage on the board. He can remove any 2 minions, really, depending on what particular attack he has. Oh dear.
Okay.
He wants extra spell damage, or do you just want a powerful minion?
I'm not really sure what the point of that was. Within.
Maybe he just had it in hand and was like, well, let's use it. Oh god, another taunt! Stop it!
Shields up.
That's what he wanted. 7 taunts, not
I
bad.
hope you like my invention.
And of course, annoyingly enough, you're 1 mana short. Playing both of those.
I hope you like my invention.
Card upon card.
Reporting for duty. Don't blink.
It's probably not worth slamming that.
No,
Although, yeah, he wouldn't kill it, so there's no point. There's no point. This, I don't know who's going to win this. It's all going to depend on what we draw.
well, at this point, as long as you can keep it a stalemate, he's apparently willing to life tap himself to death.
Shall not fall.
Well, he's frustratingly managed to keep taunts out. Like for the last, what, 3 turns in a row?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. That's a nice one for us. Now we can play the same taunt game.
True.
And you can put the Yeti out too.
And we can put the Yeti out too. Double the fun. Right, we need to get rid of this. And the only thing we can do with that one is that one and survive and to get decent out of it. And then I assume we can either remove both of these Divine Shields or we can kill that. Interesting choices.
You could remove the Divine Shield and then kill the Scarlet Crusader if you wanted to. Because she is just a 31.
That is true.
I wonder.
Oh, if you're sure.
I'm guessing so what, hang on, I'm just trying to think this around the other way. What would you do? Because at the moment what you do, I'd slam that into that. If we remove the other Divine Shield, then anything he slams into the taunt will die.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas at the moment it won't. So I think actually, this could be wrong. This could be the wrong one. So yeah, I agree. We could have taken out a minion, but this way, he's going to find it a lot harder to get past that shield. Because he'll lose
Right, no,
minions
but
to do so.
I mean, my point was that you'd want to take out the one on the left and not the one on the right. Because it's a 3, not it's a 3 versus a 2. So,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
well, that's what I thought you were thinking, but no, taking out.
There we go. So
Yep,
look at that. He's
Cleared
exchanged
everything out.
all 3 minions. He had to exchange all 3. Oh, he's got Yeti of his own. We have got 8 damage on the board. We have got 8 damage on the board. Hee hee.
If you only had something, anything with charge.
Yeah, it's true. Well, we've still got 23 health. So.
And he's only has 1 card in his hand right now. And he can't. If you hit him with both of these, he can't life tap or he dies.
I think we have to go for the face.
I would
play
agree.
minions, and he can't kill us. Please give me someone with damage. Someone with damage. Oh yes, yes. Boom. And we top decked an answer. Always good to see. We probably should have started with that and gone, what card will we draw? Well, once again, we have equaled my personal best, sir. That deserves a spoonful of sugar patch. Oh, and a bit of gold for everyone. I have to say though that I'm impressed that a warlock got that far in arena, because they struggle. But he was good, and he was, yeah, he was doing all the right things. You know, he was using his health to.
You asked for it.
Yeah, to keep his cards flowing.
Fight with honor.
Oh my god, have you ever seen a better draw with this deck?
Oh my goodness.
I'm keeping that.
Do you really want the Blessing of Might, though? I mean, let me...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just saying...
Because if we play the Novice Engineer...
Okay. No, I'm just saying it's
we can
not
then
a
give
one
it-
drop. I mean, it's not something you play on turn one. Like,
I agree.
oh, but wait, we have the coin, so...
So we can actually put out the Novice Engineer, but she's a mage, so she'll ping it off. Yeah, I don't think we're going to put her out. So Harald is between me and a new personal best. Bring it on. Could coin out the Tauren, which is probably going to be more useful than putting out the Novice. But then again, I could coin out a Yeti next turn. Which is probably more powerful still. So let's go for that.
You like my invention?
Oh, we've got all of our low-cost minions have suddenly appeared.
Amazing.
And if she pings that, that will slow down her board development, so I don't mind losing that.
No, because really you play that for the card, not for the minion.
It gets to that because there's always use in having a minion on the board when you need that one extra
Yeah, I
damage.
know, but
You know,
I know it's
fact
a
that we
warm
can buff
body. But
this-
the point is, when
We
you
have
when you,
many secrets.
I think when you're drafting or if you're putting it in your deck, you're more thinking about the card draw than the fact, ooh, I have a 1/1.
Okay, we have a choice.
And she has secrets.
She has a secret.
Well, if,
We can kill this if we Blessing of Might it.
yeah.
I wonder.
I'm not sure I do want to play the Yay this turn because it you know, she may well have done mirror image there.
Right, I was going to say if you play anything, you want to make it kind of mediocre at this point. For fear that she'll duplicate
Okay,
it.
well this is a good minion. 3 for 4/3 is
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So let's
Oh, if you're sure.
remove that.
And then if you...
And then let's coin, and let's put out a minion, because it might well be mirror image. So the best minion to face another minion of itself.
Those enrage each other rather than kill each other.
That's what I was thinking, but would that not favour her, because
Right, that's why I was saying you
She
probably
gets to
don't
go
want
next.
that one.
so probably the Raging Worgen. And, oh, interesting, it's not mirror image. Interesting, not mirror image. So, well, there's actually quite a lot of specials for Mage, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'll probably have to be something that...
Could be Ice Shield, could be... I mean, that's the trick is when you're in Arena, you may see people pick secrets that they don't normally pick.
Yeah, it could be vaporized, so we have to
Right.
be careful what we slam into her face.
I mean, Counterspell... what's that? Oh, I'm trying to look...
I don't think it can be counterspell because
Oh, you're right, you already played a spell.
I wonder.
Ice Block, that's what I was trying to think of.
the end of the sugar puffs.
And loaded.
That was annoyingly well played by her, but she's drastically running out of cards.
She is.
Knight? Oh, you could do that too.
Doesn't feel like there's enough on the board.
Yeah, I
though.
know.
Attend me. Job's done.
Ready, sir.
But it would solve an... She can remove everything that's on the board. Oh, kind of. I'm worried now because whenever we need something small on the board to slam into her face first. death in the family. That gauge gave her an extra card, though. There goes the Yeti. And there goes the...
Time for a little blood.
Okay.
That was annoying.
We can play the Boulder Fist here. But annoyingly, if we...
Do you want to...
She could almost kill that if she enrages that and whacks it into the go.
I was going to say, is this an appropriate time to just slam the squire at her to see if that triggers the secret?
Yeah, I think it probably is. Let's see what happens.
Nothing happens.
So that must mean it's the one that prevents her dying? That one?
Yeah, I guess.
Is that the only
Ice
option?
Block? I'm trying.
Although I haven't fired anything into her minions yet. I'm wondering if I should Hammer of Wrath this.
That would be reasonable.
Because she can enrage it.
Let
And then just stick out a minion.
Okay.
We need something to check for mage secrets.
Right, well, it can't be Ice Barrier, can't be Mirror Entity, can't be Counterspell, can't be Vaporize, so it must be Ice Block.
shall not fall.
Is that the one where, you know, we get the final kill, but she actually doesn't die that turn? Okay, so she buys an extra... Whatever we do, she buys an extra turn of survival. Interesting. So she's unlikely to concede. Okay, this is probably a good time for the... What have we got? We could go...
I wonder...
With 3 and a 4, except we haven't got 4 because of concentration, which doesn't make much sense. I haven't got enough for 3/3/2. So I think Boulder Fist is the best way to go here. Although she may well have a polymorph.
Right. But it would test for polymorph at least.
You insist.
True. I love that phrase, test for polymorph. Yes, she had it. She murdered the big minion I put out.
Right, but the problem is that's pretty much the lower end of what would, polymorph. I mean, you'll occasionally see someone polymorph a Yeti or something like that, but, you know, if you don't see them polymorph Yeti, you don't necessarily know that they didn't have it.
Nuts. Time for our taunt 2.
Yeah.
Although we actually have a smaller taunt here.
And you could do this.
I hope you like my invention.
Truth is my shield.
So what can he do there? So he can ping off my shield and slam something into it that won't kill it. So he'd have to have something else to take that down.
Yep.
There you go. Looks like he's pinging it off. Pinging off the shield. There it goes.
Right.
Now what? Fireball?
So at least
Some thinking done.
Oh, that's interesting. That would imply to me he does not have a fireball.
Consecration here would remove those 2 things in the middle, which I don't think he'd be expecting this turn.
Right, and it would...
Folk could even do the equality consecration combo.
That would severely hurt your taunt, though. Because if you do just consecration, you use the novice engineer against what's left of the minion on the left.
Well played.
Oh, if you're sure.
We could even Dark Iron Dwarf on that and get it to kill the more dangerous
Oh,
one.
that would be, yeah. That's a...
You call that a weapon?
Oh, if you're sure.
Justice shall prevail.
Job's done.
I thought I'd go for the health there because we are going to need to get his health down sooner because of this idea that we're actually going to take a turn over,
Right.
a turn longer than we would
Right.
expect.
And if I recall how the
Well-
mechanic works is that whatever damage would have driven it below stops at that point. So like if she has 6 health and you hit it with an 8, I think it stops at 6. I don't think it goes all the way down to 1. I've seen it so infrequently, I'm not sure. I don't know. Have you seen it that much?
No, I haven't seen it at all. Okay, so she's obviously planning on pinging that off, so I think that prevents the ping. Just trying to protect myself from a flame strike here. I can kill that by sacrificing both the minions, but I don't think we need to because we're sitting behind a taunt.
Yeah.
She needs to take us back another way around. I'm just a bit hesitant to put out too many card minions because of flame strike.
Right.
Because a flame strike there would murder the whole board there except Scarlet. Of course, it's an arena, so there's no guarantee she has it. 10 mana to play. Oh, there we go. This could be nasty. Oh, we got away with that one.
For Najata.
4 mana left.
Ping off to
Fire blast the wolf. Okay. My turn. Okay, now it's time for some exchanging here, because with only one card left, if we can get a write down, this is going to be good. So we need 3 to take out that, we need 5 to take out that. Well, the obvious one there is to go...
that for the 3.
Wonder.
Although we could actually take that one up to the 5, relatively simple, and it would survive. Although it only has 1 health. So it can be pinged off once it loses that. I was thinking about slowing that into 1 as well.
I wonder.
Because you do have a Dark Iron Dwarf that would give you another 2. So yeah, actually you could play the Dark Iron Dwarf and buff the 1/1 to slam it into that. I mean, obviously you're going to lose 1 minion here somewhere.
I wonder.
How do we get to 5 to kill that?
You could use the Scarlet and this Farseer. That would do you 6. Yeah, there's a couple ways to do it because you're going to lose at least 1 minion somewhere here.
Or die.
The battle!
We're very vulnerable to flame strike. So vulnerable to flame strike. Do not pull it. Do not. Please do not blow up my board. Oh, thank God. There we go. We win this match. Personal best.
Amongst all the things we could have seen,
If we win it.
that is probably the least.
Cool. Well, let's draw out another card. Archmage, okay.
What are you at now? 6, 10, 11, 12.
Well, we've got lethal, so I guess we need to trigger whatever this is.
Yeah, but you
Hang on,
want to...
so 6. Because we need another turn, don't we? 6, 10, 11. Oh, so no, we haven't got lethal.
No,
We've got
you
12.
got 12, that's what I was saying.
Okay, well, this thing's only... this one, we should probably slam that into that. Because it survives.
Right.
Quite happily. And then just everything else into the face and keep the rest in hand, I think.
The battle! Reporting for duty.
That might be a mistake, actually, because I know I haven't got room to put the... anything else down. So, listen, we're still looking at killing the turn after next. Please don't have drawn flame strike. And she'll ping off.
Your face?
Interesting. Okay. Right, well, to kill this, so that does 4 damage, although we might want to save that for the kill next turn, just in case.
Well, you might as well...
Okay, well, that can survive being flown into that. That's the only thing that can.
Right, but you could afford to lose a few of the 1/1s and taking that out.
Well, let's see what happens if we trigger this first.
done.
Ta-da!
Yeah, see, it stopped at 3.
Which is why we keep the Hammer of Wrath.
Right.
So even if we do lose the Azure Drake, we still have 3 damage there. So then we hit that with that.
To battle! To
1, 2.
Must move quickly.
We put one back, one up.
Well
So that
played.
this should be a brand new personal best next turn. At the end of the, as long as nothing crashes.
Thank
And why would I say that? Come on, new personal best of 9. Come on. Please don't be Flamestruck. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it?
Pyroblasts herself.
Oh, she fire blasted herself. Huzzah! Well, I think a new personal best deserves more than one, just one Addy Gold. I think we need to chuck out 3 for that. Look at that. It's red and smoldering. Oh, yeah. That's hot. Personal best use, come on.
Huzzah.
Huzzah, Snake Sosa. You realise that cost you 50 Addy Gold? That's an on-screen message.